Hi guys, I'm Anita and I'm back with another video. Today is time for a Friday reads and a reading quest update, as I've been doing the last couple of Fridays. This week it's a little more successful than the other weeks has been. I have managed to complete 3 books for the reading quest and 1 book outside of that. So I'm finished 4 books and I have made progress in 2 new books, and actually I've made progress in 4 books, but some of them very little progress. So yeah, let's get into the books that I finished, and after that I'll get into the books that I have been working on. First of all, I have finished 1 book that is not part of the reading quest, so I'll be talking about that first, and that was Weird Sisters by Terry Pratchett. This is book 6 in the Discworld series, and it's the second book set in the Witches series. I really enjoyed it. I usually really enjoy Terry Pratchett's books, and Equal Rights, which is the first one in the Witches series, is one of my favorites of the ones that I've read so far. But I had pretty high expectations going into this. It didn't completely fulfill my expectations regarding that, but I still ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it, and there's some really funny moments, and it was sort of all about a play, and it was kind of fun. I'll get into more of that in a wrap up soon. The next 3 books I finished was for the reading quest, and the first one of those was Marotta by L.L. McNeil. This is the first book in a series. I think it's supposed to be 6 books long, but I'm not completely certain about this, because this is a debut novel and I really enjoyed it. There were some slow moments during the book, but it definitely made up for that in the end. I really enjoyed where it was going, and I'm really excited to get to the sequel. I will have a full spoiler-free review up on my channel of this book sometime soon. I hope to film it this weekend, but we'll see. This weekend is a little bit hectic, so it might not be until next weekend again I'll get to film it. But yeah, as I said, I really enjoyed it. I ended up giving this 4 out of 5 stars as well. Lots of 4-star books this week, because the next book I finished was Burn For Me by Ilona Andrews, the first book in the Hidden Legacy. I don't know if it's a trilogy, but there's definitely just been released the 3rd book in that series. I definitely enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed their writing style. They're sort of, it doesn't show that there are 2 people writing this book, and I really enjoy that it flows really naturally, their writing style, even though there are 2 people writing it. And yeah, I ended up giving this 4 out of 5 stars as well. I was considering giving it more at a point because I was really enjoying it, but then there were some things towards the end that made me not do that, so I don't know if it's a 4.5 or something, but I'll have to think about that and give you my review in a wrap-up soon. And finally, I also finished Studying Gianna by this author that I forgot. I'm so terrible with name. This is the first book in the Sherlock Holmes series. This is a retake on the Sherlock Holmes universe. It's following 2 descendants from one of them is Sherlock's and the other one is John Watson's. And the twist in this one is that the Sherlock in this one is a girl, and then we have Watson, who's still a boy. And yeah, they end up doing a mystery together, obviously, and I found it a lot of fun, entertaining. I'm considering if this is a 3.5 or 4 stars. It was a lot of fun. It was following the mystery, and I'm definitely interested in finding out what will happen in the next coming books. So I was entertained for the whole deal, and it was a really quick read and something that I needed for these days. And I have found out that audios are the way to go right now. I don't have time to read in the working days, so audios has really been now out these past 2 weeks, and this week especially, because I finished 2 audios. And now I'm gonna get into the books that I have started. I started in On Solace today, actually, and I am, according to Goodreads, I'm about 100 pages into it. I want to say I'm about 25% through. And then I've started on A Room with a View by E.M. Forster, which is my banned book. and I am about 20% through with that one. It's also a pretty short one. My plan is to finish Room with View over the weekend because it's a pretty short audio, and I also have been working a little bit on Vision in Silver. I've only read like 10 pages or 20 pages, I don't know. I'm on page 65. I think I was on 45 last week, so 20 pages. I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it, but I've switched that book to another. So I'm instead using Studying Charlotte for this, but because I know I'm not going to finish that because it's a lot slower to read, and since I need as many audiobooks for my path as possible, or for my quests as possible, then I have decided to wait for that one till afterwards. And then I've read a little bit in Fascination since last week. I am on page 155 actually, and yeah, again, I haven't read a whole lot this week, but I am enjoying it. I'm hoping I'll finish this, at least make some progress of this over the weekend. My main focus is, like reading wise over the weekend though, will be The Novice by Taryn Matharu, the first book in the Summer Trilogy, because this will fulfill the partially obscured phase task on my path. And then I'll also be reading The Road to Ever After by Maura Young, which will complete less than 500 ratings on Goodreads, and Changeless, which I was talking about before. Or did I say Soulless? I meant Changeless if I said the other one, by Gail Carriger, the second book in the Parasol Protectorate series. Will work for my one-word title. So Marotta has been switched to for cover small press because it's a self-published book. And I asked the Read by Midnight if it was allowed to use small, like self-published for that task, and it is, so I'm covered. So I have switched things a little around so that I can manage to finish the tasks on my path, and then we'll see what else I'll end up finishing, because we're getting closer to the end, but I hope to get a very good deal into this one. Hopefully Sunday is basically the only day I have a lot of time to read. Tomorrow I'm gonna go for a run, not a really long one, but I'm going to go for a run, and that's going to be this extravaganza thing afterwards, so I don't think I'll have much time. Tomorrow I'm not going to go there until around 11ish, so I had to have time to read in the morning. And Sunday is the only day I don't have any plans currently. Tonight I have to go out with my mom, my sisters, for this thing, and it's gonna be a lot of fun as well. So that's why I have to go now, because I'm really busy and I have to pick up my sister in not really long. So I'm all over the place today because I feel like I have to rush my way through it, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully my videos will be better over the weekend. I hope to film a TBR video on Sunday, but we'll see about that. And finally, I want to say my current stats for the reading quest, because that's why I do the update, is currently still on level 1, but I'm close to leveling up now. My experience point is at 40 points, and my health points is at 157 health points. So I definitely did do some progress this week, and I'm happy about that. And now I really have to go, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye!